tonight's the night. You know I've got a big tables match with Karl Atlas and I need your help. I've scratched your backs. Now mine's rather itchy and I need you to scratch mine. Stick to the plan. Everything will be fine, and afterwards, we'll go get steaks. Okay?
I don't like steak.
Well, what do you want to get?
Tacos.
Okay, fine, we'll go get tacos.
Tacos?
Tacos.
Yeah, not for me.
Nah.
Well, what do you want?
Nice, lean, clean chicken machine.
It's too healthy for me. Lads, we gotta get a pizza.
It's
I want a
tacos,
pizza.
mate.
Does this even
Tacos.
Pizza.
Lads,
No.
oi, does this even matter?
Come on.
Does it even
I want to go
matter?
to a buffet or something.
This is your opening contest. It is a singles match and it is scheduled for 1-4. Introducing first.
Welcome everybody to Hex Pro Wrestling Episode 5. Our cameras were backstage with Mr. Luthor rallying his troops, calling in all those favours. And out here comes one of those hired guns, the dashing one, and Ladash. And Ladash as unpopular as ever here in Hex Pro.
In Gosford Harbour before he goes to his winter residence in Monaco. He is dashing and Ladash.
Yes, the well-travelled Ant Ladash making his return to Hex Pro, flying solo for once, leaving his vicious and delicious partner backstage in the locker room. And the pipes are playing, which can mean only one thing. We are bringing out his opponent. And of course it is the Bruce himself. And the crowd are really getting behind the Tartan Warrior. The Bruce looks in phenomenal shape. This is going to be a really tough challenge for dashing Ant Ladash. Singles competition is a bit different for the man more suited to tag team competition in Vicious and Delicious. Let's see how he fares one-on-one with the Bruce.
Introducing his opponent, originally from Edinburgh in Scotland, now residing in Winchester. This is the man we call the Bruce!
So we have both men in the ring. It's ready for some live action here in Hex Pro Wrestling. This is Magic Martin, the voice of wrestling, alongside Dan Barnsdall. How are you, Socks?
It's great to be back here at Hex Pro Wrestling. What a show we've got upcoming for you, and we're kicking off with this absolute banger of a match between the man we call the Bruce and dashing Ant Ladash.
As I said on the preamble there, that it's time for Vicious and Delicious to do a bit of divide and conquer. Oh, beautiful crossbody by the Bruce. Good kick out at 2, and dashing Ant Ladash rolls to the outside, trying to make a bit of space from the, gotta admit, very, very muscular Bruce. Grabbing him by the beard. Let's see if we can get that scaredy cat back in the ring. Oh, beautiful hip toss right over the top rope.
Back in the hard way there. There's only one way that landing hurts, and that's on your back.
Irish whip off the ropes. Reversal. Beautiful leapfrog. Drop down. Oh, and a flying knee. Dashing out Ladash looking very pleased with himself there.
And there you go. I think you made a comment earlier, Martin, about how Ladash is not used to singles competition. He is proving here that he can more than stand by himself, taking the Bruce down there. And look, the Bruce is rocked here.
Oh, really driving the Bruce's throat into the bottom rope there. Got a break before that 5 count. It will be a disqualification, as we know full well. Dashing out Ladash, happy to bend the rules to his will.
Well, you don't break those rules until you go over the 5. You've got that 5 count to do pretty much what you want to your opponent.
Out Ladash off the top rope with a double axe handle. And once again making no friends with the audience. Go for a cover. Kick out at 2. Referee slightly out of position there.
Also, not enough shoulder on shoulder on that to get those shoulders down of the Bruce. I'd like to see Ant kind of hook the leg properly. You're going to have to hook the leg properly to beat someone of the caliber of the Bruce.
The problem with dashing out Ladash, he is a man full of his own ego, and unfortunately he can be very lackadaisical when it comes to going for the pin.
And quite rightly so. This man is a former tag team champion in multiple companies. This guy has done the travelling, has done the stripes, so we say, in the business. He knows what he's doing. Do not sleep on this man, but yes, he is easily distracted by this amazing crowd we have here in Denmead.
Oh, elbow to the solar plexus, trying to break the headlock. Okay, the Bruce looks like he's starting to... Oh, he has finally broken the headlock. Ducks the clothesline. Swinging around. Beautiful flying head scissors. Hurricane Rana from the Bruce.
And now it's Ant Ladash that is feeling it. The Bruce is first to his feet. But a beautiful spinning back elbow there by Ladash. Straighten it up. Now we're going to get a cover. Hook that leg, sir.
He was certainly applying more pressure to the shoulders there, but if you don't hook the leg, far too easy for a man of the stature of the Bruce to kick out. Once again going back to the throat, really trying to choke out the Bruce.
Hey, you've got those 5 seconds, you might as well use them.
Coming off the ropes, ducks under. Oh, and just a slap to the face. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy, just a straight shot right to the jaw.
It may not be, but it is one word, and that's effective. Because look who's in charge now, look who's in control. And now Ladash going to the top rope. The Bruce looks like he's severely rocked here. Can he get it back?
Oh, a shot to the gut, flips over, dashing out Ladash, and a huge clothesline by the Bruce. Oh, and a second one for good measure. The Bruce really started to flurry the offense. Here we go, big full body slam right in the centre of the ring.
Ladash needs to create some separation here, maybe take a powder outside the ring to recuperate, but the Bruce is not going to give him the opportunity. What a standing moonsault!
Hooks the leg, 1, 2, oh, and a kick out at 2. Very flashy, very fancy, but I think it is still too early in the match to really pull out those big guns. They are not as effective as in the later stages of the match.
Bruce trying to get the crowd back into the match.
Hooks him, looks like he's going for that Uranagi slam. But, oh, and a sit-out Uranagi. Once again, a very lackadaisical cover by dashing out Ladash.
An impressive looking side effect there by Ant Ladash. Referee was down, but it was only a 2 count, that shoulder was up. I think we're seeing some frustration here in Dash now. He doesn't seem to be winning as quick as he wants to. Yeah, there we go. Straight kicks. He looks like he seems to think the Bruce is ready to be put away. Let's find out though.
Dashing out Ladash, grabbing hold of the ropes, going for a springboard maneuver. Oh, misses the split-legged moonsaults.
Overconfidence there by Ladash.
The Bruce is in position, hooks him for the Uranagi, big slam there. Stacks him up, 1, 2, 3, and a quick win for the Bruce.
Here is your winner, the man we call the Bruce!
Fantastic victory for the Bruce, overcoming dashing Ant Ladash. Unfortunately, this divide and conquer strategy from Vicious and Delicious not successful in our first match here at Hex Pro.
The following contest is a singles match and it is scheduled for 1-4. Introducing first.
We've seen one half of Vicious and Delicious. Here comes the second half. arguably one of the most dangerous men in British wrestling, the Hitman for Hire. Once again, a man more suited to tag team competition, but he has been a singles champion all along the South Coast. For a long time, undefeated in knockout wrestling. This is his first singles encounter here in Hex Pro Wrestling. Let's see if the Hitman for Hire can be any more successful than his tag team partner. Here comes the high-flying sensation, a man full of energy, a real fan favourite, Sam Hawks, making his return to Hex Pro Wrestling. Oh, the crowd very, very much in the corner of Sam Hawks.
Portsmouth, Raptor, Sam Hawks.
And we are underway here again. The action is hot and heavy here tonight at Hex Pro Wrestling. And this Sam Hawks. Lost last time we saw him against the Faceless, but this is a different beast he's against now in the Hitman for Hire.
Of course, when you do go against the Faceless, you really don't know what to expect. With a man with a veteran status like the Hitman for Hire, there is a lot of tape out there. You can do a lot of scouting. It's time for Sam Hawks to really make a name for himself by taking out a veteran of British wrestling.
Some hard-hitting forearms to start off, and I think that might have been an eye rake there by the Hitman. Whatever it was effective.
As we saw with Ladash in our first match, Hitman for Hire is not afraid to break the rules to his benefit. Sam Hawks flips off the ropes. Oh, big hip top reversal.
Great roll through.
Into a moonsault. Wow, fantastic flurry of offense. Just a kick out at one.
One referee out of position there. That was unfortunate for Sam, but fortunate for the Hitman.
I think it's caught the Hitman by surprise. Sam Hawks is looking for... okay. Manages to avoid a disaster there. Off the rope, springboard. But a strike to the back of the neck by the Hitman.
The Hitman there showing that you can be flashy, you can jump around, but ultimately a straight forearm to the back of the head will land anyone on the floor.
A wise man once said, everyone comes into a fight with a plan until you get punched in the face.
And speak of it, there you see it, Hitman just punching him straight in the face, and down he goes, and now that foot firmly on that throat. Ref's got to get in there and break it.
Both men are very similar in stature, both very lean, but as we know from experience, the Hitman for Hire, one of the hardest hitters in British wrestling.
And this is the Hitman's pace, slowing it down, grounding that high flyer that is Sam Hawks.
He was dragging his eyeballs across the top rope there.
I don't think people realise how tight and how sharp those top ropes can be with the tape that's wrapped around them. They can really cause some damage, and your eyes especially are so delicate.
Also, people don't realise that with a six-sided ring like we have here in Hex Pro Wrestling, the sides of the ring are actually shorter, which means that the ropes are actually considerably tighter.
It's a double-edged sword. It does mean you can get more of a spring off them for someone like Sam Hawks who can utilise them, but equally they can be used as a weapon against you, as we're seeing here.
Hitman for Hire going for an Irish whip into the corner and a big back body drop. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 there. Nicely hammering the top wrist just to apply a little bit more pressure to that pinfall.
That is one thing about the Hitman. There is no wasted motion. He is controlled, he is deliberate, and he is controlling the head, which controls the body and ultimately controls the flow of the match.
Bobby Heenan once said, if you look up Wiley Veteran in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of Rick Martel. If you look at the Oxford English Dictionary, you'll see the Hitman for Hire. And a kick out at 2 there.
You can see some comparisons there to his tag team partner out Ladash there by the way they cover. There is an arrogance which has seeped into Vicious and Delicious, and sometimes that can be to their detriment.
The thing is, it is an arrogance that is justified. They have been tag team champions all across the south of England. Big boot in the corner.
There was no way of stopping that. That was coming straight out, and again!
Running knee that time. Just chopping down the Raptor. Oh, and a running low kick.
What a face wash. Rolling him over, trying to get him into position. Looks like he's looking for... Yep, he wants it up.
Is he going to be... a running Death Valley driver. Drops Sam Hawks right on the back of his neck.
But again, not hooking that leg. Not hooking the arms. Making sure that Sam can't kick out. Hitman is giving Sam more opportunities here. And you can't sleep on Sam Hawks. This guy is very impressive.
He's showing a great sense of resilience there, being able to kick out after that running Death Valley driver. The crowd are really getting behind him. Let's see if they can fire up the Raptor. Get the energy going, get the blood pumping around his veins. Oh, punch to the solar plexus, doubles over Sam Hawks, off the ropes. Sam manages to flip over. And a running head scissors. Oh, Hitman for Hire manages to power out, but a thrust to the midsection. Sam Hawks with a diving roll.
What a nip and a kick!
Oh, hook kick right to the ear of the Hitman for Hire. Off the rope, springboard, and a flying kick. Wow.
I think the Hitman might be out here. Nope. Just got that shoulder. I mean, that was close.
That was absolutely beautiful. Poetry in motion with a springboard almost into an enziguri. Off the ropes, flips. Are we going to see another moonsault? Yes, moonsault to the floor. Wow.
Hitman landed hard on the back of his head and neck there. He is out, and there is only some very, very small padding on the outside of this ring.
It is purely for aesthetics. Sam Hawks throws the Hitman back into the ring. Here we go. Hooks the head. Goes for a... Oh! DDT, no, into a cutter, no, off the ropes. Big spine buster by the Hitman for Hire. Kick out at 2, fantastic show of resilience by Sam Hawks.
That was one hell of a spine buster. Arn Anderson style there by the Hitman, and he really planted him. And I think even the Hitman is feeling this now. This match has gone probably longer than the Hitman wanted it to, which actually goes in the favour of Sam.
You see, Hitman for Hire, normally a tag team competitor. There's no one in his corner to tag out to. Does the Hitman for Hire have the gas tank to go a full singles match? Okay, he's hooking him up. Looks like he's going for a pile driver.
Sam Hawks blocking it there, but the Hitman wants it. He's not going to let it go, and he's got him up into a... Oh! Reversed it into a Hurricane Rana there.
He's in the drop zone. Looks like he's going for a 619. Beautiful. Right to the jaw of the Hitman for Hire. Sam Hawks, springboard. No, blocked. Oh! Pile driver out of nowhere.
Rolled right into that pile driver. And that is it.
A devastating pile driver.
Here is your winner, the Hitman for Hire.
I have never seen a pile driver hit with such force out of nowhere. Hitman for Hire, more successful than his tag team partner here at Hex Pro. Our cameras caught up with Vicious and Delicious shortly after their match.
Boss! Boss, man.
Hitman, fantastic win.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Yes, sir.
And wow, that was such a fantastic win. I'm so proud of you. But Ladash.
What?
Well, seems like you're on a bit of a losing streak.
Oh, come on.
You can't win without me.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I've had a brainwave. We're going to do 3 qualifying matches. You guys are going to be in them. And then the winner of those matches will go into a triple threat main event. And the winner or get one of the keys for the case. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful.
That's why you're the boss.
That's why I'm the mastermind.
Mastermind. I love it. Love it. Genius.
I've got a feeling about you, Hitman. I think you're going to do great.
That's right, boss.
You will also be there.
Thank you. Thank you, boss.
Thank you for joining us for episode 5. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to check out Hex Pro Wrestling's social media for announcements about our next live events. Tune in for episode 6, where Karl Atlas finally gets his hands on Steve Luthor in another Hex Pro first, a tables match.